All right, folks, here we are on the Trading Nut YouTube channel. We've got Sacha FxDawg in the house, and he's about to walk us through a GA trade where he builds up a case. So you're going to learn how to build up a case for a trade, as well as see some really interactive journaling software that he uses, which I'm quite surprised about. So, Sacha, welcome to the show.
Hey, thank you very much. So yeah, let's jump into it.
And I should mention, guys, we did shoot an amazing podcast before this. Go and check it out. Link underneath the video as well. Hey, folks, my sponsors, City Traders Imperium, have just launched some amazing changes to their funded trader program you got to check out. You can now skip the whole evaluation, trade gold as well as Forex. Plus, they've increased the drawdown you're allowed in both the evaluation and when funded. With C2I, it's even faster and easier to reach up to $4 million in funding with a 50 to 70% profit share. Click the link in the description to find out what else has changed. So, Sacha, over to you. Let's get on with this chart share.
All right, so this is a GA sale that I took a couple of days ago, and I'm gonna walk through the process of building that case. So first thing first, I'm gonna try to do that the shortest way possible, but let's take a look at H4. So when I look at H4, I want to understand, where am I? Are we having a downtrend, uptrend? We're creating, high lows, lower lows. So I'm like, all right, so we're good. We're going a downtrend. So I'm looking for sell mostly. So this is the first clue, building that case. Got to understand my market structure. This is number one thing. So now looking at the lower time frame, I want to establish where can I get an entry. So let's say that I'm looking at let's do a replay mode right here. All right, so this is all available on the Trixie journal. This is pretty cool. So anyways, look at 1 hour. So we look, 1 hour did broke this major QP right here. Let me grab an arrow here. All right, so this major QP right there, this is a key level. Most of the time when you break that major QP, you will go visit the next major QP right here. So this is my first
just for guys
clue.
that don't know what a QP is, it's a quarter point, right? So
yes, correct.
Which is like a
Correct,
25, 75, 50, etc.
Correct. So those major QP, usually when you break it, most of the time you will visit the other major QP. The only thing you got to be careful is if you're in a downtrend, you got to watch for 750. 750 can be a reversal. It's called the undershot level. So you got to be careful for reversal around this area. But if not, you're good. So we had this support right here that was broken. We got a break and retest. Price went down. So this is at 1 a.m. Eastern, which is during London session. I'm sleeping at that time.
Hey, want to trade crypto and gold like the institutions? Well, you can, and it's free for 14 days with Sage Strategies, fully automated trading strategies. Check out their live track records for 25 unique strategies, plus they host everything for you, which is perfect for beginners to advanced traders or investors. Simply sign up for their 14-day free trial today to experience it for yourself.
So let's fast forward. Let's fast forward right here. Where's my thing? Right here. There we go. Perfect. So let's fast forward. Perfect. So this is 4 a.m., 6, 8 a.m., 5 a.m. Perfect. So I woke up, I come to the chart around 5:30 a.m. Eastern, to look at what's going on. So now if you look at what's going on, is price created a new low, right? So we formed a new low. We know that most of the time when price form a new low, we're gonna come back up, form resistance to go retest the low. Okay, so 80% of the time this is gonna happen. I know that we broke this major QP. So second clue, because the first clue is we got an H4 downtrend structure. My second clue is we broke that major QP. We finally broke and closed above 750, so I can look for continuation. I don't have a reversal at that undershot level, so I can look for continuation. Now price came down. We formed support right at this 250 QP right there. So now I can place my fib from this from this last push to here. Okay, so I'm going to place that fib right there. And I got the golden zone rejection right here between the 61.8 and the 50 level. Okay, so this I call the golden zone. This is something I took from somebody else. I didn't invent that, of course. This is coming from Daniel, so shout out to him. Yeah, so let's fast forward. Let's go on the 30-minute now, because now I want to grab an entry. So sometimes entry is going to come, I don't understand why this moved, but it doesn't matter. Let's move here. So we're coming back up. finally getting close to this golden zone. And now we're rejecting it. All right, so 6:30. Let's continue. All right, so we came in that golden zone. What time is that? 8:30. Perfect. Excellent. So now we got this rejection. Okay, so add 2 entries on that trade. Okay, so the first entry was right here at the break of this candle, the break of the low. The reason why is we had one of the first rejection here, the second rejection, the golden zone, forming resistance. And if you look closely, look at those candles. You know, right, they open up and close right at this QP, rejecting this QP right there. So this is another clue for me for continuation to the downside. So you can take an entry right here at the opening of the next candle, or wait for dog tail setup. Dog tail setup is barely what it is you wait for the tail to form up, you know, or call it a wick up. And when the nose of the dog start running and passing that low right here, you enter the trade. So you can, sometimes I'm going to use that dog tail setup when I need an extra confirmation, or when the wick is small, I can wait to break the low for better confirmation instead of entering right here at the opening of the candle and go straight and draw down first. So I'm going to wait for wick up. I'm not going to be in a drawdown and wait for the break of the low and enter the trade. Okay. So this is the first thing, and boom. So that first entry was in profit right away. So the entry I wanted to talk about is the second entry. Okay. So that trade was already won. I was like, all right, so perfect. That TP was this support. I was looking, maybe we can get continuation. All right. So this is 9:30. There's something with the 9:30 a.m. candle. Most of the time, I use a dog tail setup on NYSE. I'm going to put my stop way above here, and I'm going to aim for 1-to-1. In this case, it was so big. I was like, all right, let's wait. Let's wait. I'm going to use a 15 pips stop loss fix. And the reason why, it's probably halfway of this candle, and I'm not expecting price to come back above this QP right there if I'm taking an impulse entry. If I'm taking an impulse entry on the break of the low here, my mindset is I'm expecting price to just shoot down. If it retrace up, breaking back again above this QP, trade's invalid. So even if I have a stop loss at 30 pips, it doesn't serve me, you know. So I'm going to place a fixed 15 pips stop loss right here above this QP. It's big enough. And I'm going to go target this next major QP right here, because I know for a fact, not know for a fact, but most of the time we'll go visit that next major QP, right? So what I waited to break this low right here, which was also the support. And usually the NYSE candle has enough volume to break those support. So price actually wicked up first. As you see, it wicked up first and entered on the break of the low, right? So it was auto break even was hit, and it placed my stop at break even, and finally final TP was hit right here at this major QP. So this is how I build the case. You can add some extra stuff also. You got this double top. I mean, there's all kind of clues and hints that you can use to build up a case and have a winning trade. So this is nothing fancy, nothing crazy. It's pretty basic. But I think if you can put all the clues together, you can build up a winning case.
Hey guys, ever wonder what broker I use? Well, I use these guys, Hanko Trade. Look, it was a no-brainer for me because I was looking for a broker with really good trading conditions and one without any leverage restrictions. Look, also, by joining Hanko Trade, I was able to cut my cost of trading significantly with their super low commission of $1 per 100K. Look, if you want to find out more, check out hankotrade.com, or there is a link in the description. Cool. Awesome breakdown of a chart there. And now, guys, so you're using Trixie .trade, TRIXY.trade to demonstrate that. So guys, if you want to check that out, I'll put a link underneath the video, or maybe in the podcast that we did with Sacha. So Sacha, before we wrap up, what's the best way for the guys to get hold of you?
Yeah, the best way to find me is on Instagram, Sacha FxDawg _ and FxDawgsAcademy.com would be the website.
Awesome. Guys, do remember, we did do a podcast before this, so if you do want to check out Sacha's full story, then head over there, link underneath the video. Also, do remember, whilst you're there, hit subscribe, hit like, and click on that notifications bell and click all, and we'll see you in a future video on the channel.